අති විශිෂ්ට ජයග්‍රහණයක් මේ මැතිවරණය පළාත් සභා තුනම ලබනවා.
මේ මැතිවරණය ජනතාව ඉල්ලපු මැතිවරණයක් නෙමෙයි.
සඳ කොමසාරිස් හරියාකාරව තත්ත්වය ඇති කරන්න කටයුතු කළ තියෙන එක මේ අවස්ථාවේ ප්‍රශංසා කරනවා.
மக்கள் மிகவும் ஆர்வமாக இருக்கின்றார்கள்.
Bringing you the very latest from here at home and across the world, this is Prime Time News live on News First. I'm Mahina Bongzo. As usual, we start off with a look at your headlines. Counting of votes, a provincial poll begins. Elections Commissioner says that the election was peaceful. The Kapilavastu Sarvana relics brought to the Gangarama temple in Colombo. Well, as the provincial council polls were of course held today, and we now cross over to Sonali Vanigabaduge, who is at the News First newsroom for the latest on the polls.
Good evening, Mahina, and good evening to all of you. Well, today saw the conclusion of the provincial council elections for the Sabaragamu, North Central and Eastern provinces, consisting of 7 districts: the Ratnapura, Kegal, Anuradhapura, Polonnaruwa, Ampara, Batiklo and Trincomalee districts, to elect 114 people's representatives. 3,037 candidates contested. For this, 21,000 police officers were deployed to beef up security in and around the areas. Voting for the 3 provincial councils commenced at 7 a.m. today and concluded at 4 p.m. today.
Voting took place at 608 centres in 10 electorates in the Anuradhapura and Polonnaruwa districts for the North Central Provincial Council. This is the manner in which voting took place at 287 centres in Polonnaruwa. Voting took place at 464 centres in the Ampara district to elect candidates for the Eastern Provincial Council. This is the manner in which polling was conducted to elect candidates for the Sabaragamu Provincial Council. Polling was conducted at 566 polling centres in Kegal and 623 centres in Ratnapura.
Now, the Election Secretariat says that it has received 117 complaints during the period that polling took place today.
The Centre to Investigate Elections-related complaints at the Election Secretariat stated that the highest number of 26 complaints were received from the Ratnapura district. The Secretariat stated that 13 complaints were received from the Kegal district. 19 complaints have been received from the Ampara district, where polls were conducted for the Eastern Provincial Council. The centre stated that 12 complaints have been received from the Trincomalee district, while 14 complaints were received from the Batiklo district. According to the centre, 17 complaints have been received from the Anuradhapura district, while 16 have been received from the Polonnaruwa district. Meanwhile, an unidentified group has shot at the house of a supporter of a North Central Provincial Council candidate in the Yaya Dolahe Dekele area in Rajangane early this morning. At around 1:45 a.m., we heard the sound of glass shattering. Then I came out because I thought someone had hit the windscreen of the lorry. When I opened the front door, I heard a gunshot. I realized they were attempting to shoot me. Then I went back and closed the door. Thereafter, I heard 2 loud gunshots. Then I stayed inside. Rajangane police stated that investigations are being conducted into the incident.
Now, following the conclusion of the voting period, Commissioner of Elections Mahinda Deshapriya convened a media briefing.
It should be noted that there have been very few incidents of violence reported. Reports of 4 assaults have been received. There were also instances when complaints that appeared to be serious were found to be false upon investigation. However, we did not refrain from investigating complaints which appeared to be false at first glance. We thoroughly investigated all complaints.
අපි ඕනෑම පැමිණිල්ලක් සම්බන්ධයෙන් ඉතා තදින්ම විමසා බැලුව නිසායි.
Well, our very own Shane Silva is standing by at the Government Information Department. Let's see if we can cross over live to Shane Silva.
And yes, as pointed out by you, the first stage of this election process has concluded and the second stage now is underway. Now, we have established ourselves, as pointed out by Government Information Department, and are primed and ready to give you the election results first and fast. Now, I must point out to you that as in previous occasion, we here at News First have been providing you the election results first and fast and have made arrangements to do so today as well. Now, the first election results can be expected before midnight, as was pointed out by Elections Commissioner Mahinda Deshapriya, and we will be providing you these election results as and when they are issued until the very last election result is issued. Now, these election results will be brought to you across our stations, which are MTV Sports, Sirsa TV and Shakti TV. Sonali, back to you.
Thank you very much. There you go, Shane Silva joining us live from the Government Intern Department. He will be at the Government Information Department throughout the night, from the very first results to the time when the final result is released of the Provincial Council polls 2012. Now, News First cameras captured the manner in which political party representatives and candidates in all 7 districts arrived at their respective polling booths to cast their ballot at today's Provincial Council polls. Here's a look.
We will secure an easy victory at the Provincial Council poll. We expect a majority of over 100,000 votes. 15 out of the 60 members will be from our party. I don't think this was what the people wanted. This is an election that was held by force.
A large group is with us. What we can see from this is that the people are frustrated with this government.
ප්‍රජාතන්ත්‍ර විරෝධී ක්‍රියාමාර්ගයට විරුද්ධව උතුරුමැද පළාතේ අනුරාධපුර දිස්ත්‍රික්කයේ ජනතාව ගෝවියෝ වැඩ
The farmers, the working masses, intellectuals and professionals in the Anuradhapura district who are against the illegal acts of this government would cast their ballot and change this. It is also clear that huge support will be extended towards the battle against the issues in schools, child molestation and issues of university lecturers.
මැතිවරණ ප්‍රතිඵලයක් බවට මෙවර මැතිවරණ ප්‍රතිඵලය පත් කරන්න කටයුතු කරනවා කියන එක අපිට හරි පැහැදිලි. ඒක නිසා
අති විශිෂ්ට ජයග්‍රහණයක් මේ මැතිවරණය පළාත් සභා තුනම ලබනවා.
We will achieve a great victory in all 3 provincial councils at this election. The Polonnagura district will achieve a resounding victory. After this election, there will be more problems within the UNP.
තවත් විශාල ප්‍රශ්න ගණනාවකට එක්සත් ජාතික පක්ෂයට මුහුණ දෙන්න සිද්ධ වෙනවා.
We are confident that we will secure
16 seats minimum, expecting Trincomalee, Ampara and Batticaloa, and it has to be secured, and we have to take the provincial council in our control, purely because we had been, for the last 60 years we had been negotiating, trying with the government. There are so many proposals in hand. I must tell you one thing at this point. See, in Trincomalee, I have a land, and I have a deed land, original deed land. Yesterday I received a letter from the DS saying that they are going to vest that land. I spoke about this in the parliament, and when I was speaking about this, Honorable Basil Rajapaksa got up and asked me, it is in Hansard, got up and asked me, can you name one person government has not done in that manner? I will tell at this point, it is the person who is affected, number one, myself, and along with me 152 families in Andalkulam, Trincomalee. So,
we can observe state vehicles being used for political activities in various places. I wish to say that after we informed the Elections Commissioner, he took measures to prevent it.
We are confident that we will do well in this election. Our people are largely behind us, and we think we would emerge as the first party, the party with the highest number of seats in the Eastern Provincial Council.
I wish to say that we will teach a lesson to this government with victory in the Sabaragamuwa Provincial Council and the Ratnapura district.
On a lighter note, let's now take a look at the newspaper cartoon of the day.